This is how I play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude. And I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Sound good?
Alright, sounds good to me.
Now, I'll be honest with all of you, okay? I'm gonna be very honest with all of you. I really like Immortals Phoenix Rising. This is a game that is kind of narrative light, but when the narrative is there, it's funny. It's well written and good dialogue and witty. But it's mostly an open world exploration game with a lot of puzzles, a lot of combat, and stuff like that. To me, this harkens back to my Breath of the Wild playthrough. Very similar. Where there's a lot of opportunity for us to talk and hang out and have a chill time. I've played this game 4 times, alright? The first time, people didn't really like it. The second and third time, people told me they really liked it. And let me tell you, basically people were engaging, they were contributing. Last night, I had people complaining. And I don't understand because the game didn't change. It was the same exact game that I've been playing. But last time people were like, this is boring, you know, I don't like this. And people, I'll be honest, it was one of the slowest contribution streams I've had in like months. Contributions were very low and everyone was, I don't want to say everyone. I'd say it was about 50-50 split. Half the people were saying, this is a good chill stream content, we like it. And half the people were just sitting here complaining, okay? So when that happens, I don't know what to say. I'm trying to, you know, figure out if this is a playthrough that this is going to keep happening and people are going to keep complaining it's boring. Maybe, I don't know if I should keep doing it or not. As I told you guys, there's other things I can do. There's a game Maneater that's free for PS Plus this month that I'm very interested in trying out at some point when we have time for it. Among other things that I could do. So, you know, I don't have to keep playing it. I like it. I like it. But others seem to say that it's not as good. Alright? So, that being said, I guess what we're going to do is we're going to see what happens on Sunday night. If we get more complaints that it's not good or whatever, and, you know, people aren't contributing and saying, oh, play something else or screaming for something else, then maybe I'll have to switch it up. I don't know. Let's see what happens on Sunday night, okay?
I need that money. I really do. I need that money to pay my bills.
Because people keep saying, when's Divinity? When's Divinity? Even though, in reality, there's not that many people screaming for Divinity. Apparently, people think I'm not going to like the game or suck at it. So they basically want me to start playing a game that's going to make me fail because they're a bunch of negative fuckers. I mean, this is what they do. They focus in on something. Oh, Phil, you should play Code Vein because it's not a very good game and there's a bunch of anime titties in it. And we know that's going to annoy people in the audience and people won't like it. So let's have him play a game that he's not going to be successful at playing. Because that's how they are. They're negative shitheads. Alright? The truth of the matter is, I'm interested in Divinity Original Sin 2. I heard that it's one of the best PC games of that year that it came out. I think it's going to be interesting just to explore what this franchise is because I've never played it, being that it's mostly PC exclusive and then it gets ported to consoles much later. I'm actually heading into it with open, I don't want to say open expectations. What's the word? Like, I don't have any preconceived notions that it's good or bad. I just want to kind of see what it is. Much like with Fire Emblem. When I played Fire Emblem last year, I didn't really know what to expect.
Doing a 9 to 5 would be easy.
Yesterday was a bad day for me, contributions-wise. Alright? Just being honest. Now, not every day can be a great day, contributions-wise. Alright? Just can't. You're gonna have ups, you're gonna have downs. Tis the life of a content creator. You're gonna have times when things are really, really great, and you're gonna have times when they ain't so great. Yesterday was a slow day. I would hope today, if you like the content, you like Yakuza 7, you like the Street Fighter stuff, please contribute if you can. Alright? Hoping to make up for some of the slow day that I had yesterday, if I can. Alright? And I appreciate, again, anyone who goes above and beyond and contributes to my streams. Fair enough? Alright. Before I head into the shout-out segment, yes, I do want to talk about something serious. Alright? Online harassment, in particular, threats that content creators receive. Alright? In particular with me, over the years, I have received many threats.
Oh my god!
I'll be very honest with all of you. In 2014, I moved across the country from Connecticut to Washington State. One of the major reasons why I moved where I did, despite the cost to live here, is because of the safety of living here. I live in a community that is private. It's a private road, alright? And only people who are invited in are allowed in. If people trespass here without permission, they've broken the law, they can go to jail for it. If you call the police on them, the police show up in a few minutes and pick people right up off the street who shouldn't be here loitering. Take them right the fuck out, and some of them go right to jail, depending on what they're doing and why they're here. Obviously, if it's someone who's lost or someone who's trying to make a delivery and can't fucking find a house, that's one thing. Versus someone who's actually loitering and trying to steal shit, those people get arrested. We have security systems in place here, cameras that record stuff. for, law enforcement purposes. And every single house here has a full-on security system, okay? Meaning, every window, every door is covered. If someone tries to break in, sets off the alarm, silent alarm, goes right to the police, and the police show up within about 5 to 10 minutes, okay? This has always been, that's one of the major reasons why I moved here, is because of the security. I knew, when I saw on the internet what was happening back in 2014, I saw the toxicity of the people on the internet, how the internet was turning from a place that was a very positive community of people. Wow, we're happy someone's putting out content for us for free. And it was a very interesting, positive time at those early days of YouTube, the first 2-3 years I did it. Then all of a sudden, it flipped on its head, all right? And all of a sudden, it's like these nasty, toxic, disgusting people come out of nowhere and start saying really nasty things about myself and my family, all right?
Okay, where's the evidence? Present evidence of what you're saying.
And, I'll be honest, living in Connecticut where I lived, I felt unsafe. I did. I felt that at any time that place was very unsafe, and someone could just come by and fuck with me. So I knew that at that point, if I was going to continue with content creation, that I needed to move to somewhere that was going to be more secure and more safe. But in 2019, I flew to Connecticut to visit my parents, and while I was there, I got married, right? It was pretty amazing. And while I was doing that, people actually on the internet, on public forums, were plotting to break into the house. They were actually saying, well, we think we can get into Phil's community by doing this and this, and here's how we think we can enter his house. And they were actually trying to get blueprints of my house. I'm serious. This is not this is shit that was publicly posted. They were trying to get blueprints of my house to figure out what would be the most effective entry and exit points so that they could sneak in and rob shit and fuck with my house when I was in Connecticut. I just want you to think about this, okay? How nuts that sounds. But it happened. That literally happened publicly on the internet.
Okay, I'm going to ignore the garbage cheers that are just trying to bait me into stuff. I'm not stupid.
But luckily, no one has ever acted on the insane things that they've said. Thank God. And I hope that continues forever. I have a way... Well, basically, the alarm system here is so good, all right, that if anyone even tries to break in, there's a panic button. You just hit it, cops show up right away. I don't even have to call 911. That's the good thing. Someone's fucking with the house, boop, cops are here to investigate immediately. There's no delay. I don't have to call and file a report. They just show up. That's how cool it is. That's why I like living here.
Maybe I'm paranoid by nature. Alright, guys, I'm not going to lie. I'm paranoid, anxious, and nervous. I don't have that constant paranoia feeling anymore. And quite frankly, the ludicrousness of what people say about me these days is so ludicrous that I don't care about it anymore.
The worst thing that I'd say, the worst or most scary threat I ever got was many years ago, okay? Someone contacted me behind the scenes and basically threatened me and then said, check your Twitter. And I went to my Twitter, and this person on a burner account, it wasn't an account that they used, it was an account that was made basically new just for the reason of harassing me. They posted up a GPS printout. Basically, the GPS thing was saying that they were like 20 minutes away from me. And they said they were coming to get me, or they were coming to kill me, or, I can't exactly remember the exact word. This was many years ago. So this was public. They posted that publicly on Twitter. And combined with the threatening message that I had gotten, obviously that was enough for me to be nervous, and I called the police. And the police showed up, and I showed them everything. And they said, well, listen, we appreciate you calling us, but sadly, this kind of thing happens all the time on the internet. This is stupid. It's likely just someone messing with you. You're a public persona. What can you do, right?
Right now, at least I'm in a situation where I have some protections in place to make it easier if something extreme ever happens. But that's that. There's nothing else you can do about it. And I'm not going to sit here and dwell on it. I'm not going to sit here and talk about it every day. I'm just going to say, oh, well, it is what it is. And, be at the ready. I'm ready to protect my family if I have to.
By the way, hint, hint, $1 a month actually helps and adds up, all right? I need your help. I need that money to pay my WWE Champions bills.
That's the most important part in life. I told you guys, I'm super happy with my life right now, okay?
Is there anything that I've done in the 12 years that warrants death threats? I mean, let's be honest here. Okay? So, it is what it is. It's just people are nuts, or they think they're funny and they're not. But, it is what it is, okay?
Now here we go. Someone who obviously has been a troll for many days is coming in here and now accusing me of basically making the whole thing up. Fuck you, and in fact, enjoy your permanent ban. I'm not even going to entertain that nonsense. Seriously, I'm not even going to entertain the nonsense. I'm just going to say goodbye, good riddance to bad rubbish, and go fuck yourself.
Why am I toxic? More toxic, more toxic.
Universalist Cheers, so would you agree you have a high level of anxiety towards life in general, or is it inspired from the negative side of online community, for example, the trolls? I have a relatively low amount of anxiety. Let me tell you. I mean, you guys don't understand. Again, you don't know the half of the shit that I go through. I'm serious about that. Like, I don't tell you guys the vast majority of harassment and things that have happened to me in real life, I never tell you guys about. Because number one, you don't need to know about it. You don't need to know about the shit I go through, alright? By publicly talking about a lot of that stuff, it gives it an audience, which is what a lot of these people are looking for. They just want the attention, right? There's a difference between someone's actually threatening someone's life. That should be made public. Outside of that, though, trolling activities and things behind the scenes, there's no reason to ever talk about it publicly because it just eggs other people on to do it, alright? But, you know, the truth is, no, I really don't. Like, I don't, for me, I just come to stream, I have a good time on stream. And then people bring drama to me, and I don't care about it. I just don't give a shit about it. You guys bring in these stupid memes from hater restreamers and shit. I don't care about this stuff. I just want to play a game and have a good time on stream. I don't care about any of your drama or your bullshit. I'm not about that. I never have been. I never will be. And I'm so far past it. You know, I just want to have a good day on stream, period. That's all I care about, having a good time with my viewers, alright? So, I don't sit here anxious about shit on the internet. None of that. You don't listen to it, you know? And the truth of the matter is, when you go through life with a positive mentality, that things are going to go well, things are going to be alright, you're going to have a much better and healthier life than someone who's just constantly sitting around worrying about the worst is going to happen constantly. And by the way, that does not mean you should go through life being ignorant. Going through and say, oh, nothing bad will ever happen to me, and therefore I should never prepare for anything. That's stupid. You got to take precautions so that if something wrong does go wrong, obviously you have something in place. Like I said, I definitely have things in place here to prevent anything going wrong. If something goes wrong, I can get the police here immediately. You know, it's all set in stone and safe for a reason. Alright? But you can't just go through life worrying about every little thing that possibly could go wrong. I'm going to get a false DMCA claim today. I'm going to get a bunch of fake tips today. Trolls are going to come to my stream and derail my stream today. Yeah, I can't do that. I'm not going to live by that mentality, that life, and having anxiety constantly. Fuck all that. I'm just going to have a good time. You handle things as they happen. Okay?
Wow, excuse me. That's absolutely fucking disgusting. But I ate a ton of food for dinner. My mom, oh my God. My wife, not my mom. I don't know why I said that. My wife made a ton of food. There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me. It's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it. Is a mobile game addict. Phil has indoctrinated children who send him money, blatantly milking for money. It's a money pit. It's gone, just gone like that. In an instant, fucking gone. I just care about money. That I just can't help it. I eBay. Contributions are mandatory, but I need your help. I am appealing directly to you. No decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity. Is the guy who just doesn't get reality.